Am I the asshole? For telling my friend's GF to stop this shit when she pulled out tarot cards? I put a TLDR right at the bottom. My best friend Lewis has a girlfriend who is super weird, not just in the way she acts but her whole personality too. She believes in tarot cards, palmistry, crystal energy and all that sort of crazy stuff. He started to bring her to group meetups. She seemed like a relatively chill person, she was just chatting and smoking some pot and stuff. One time when I was at Lewis' house though, she started to ask me what my zodiac sign is, telling me what crystals match my energy. There was another time when one of our other friends was going through a breakup, and she just straight up said to him, I guess that's what happens when a Virgo dates Aries. It's just my personal opinion that anyone who believes in this stuff probably has a screw loose up there. But I didn't say anything cause that's his girlfriend. She started to talk about this shit more and more. I invited Lewis round to my house one day, and when he arrived his GF was there too. I wasn't rude or anything, but also wasn't super friendly to her because I didn't even invite her. For a while we were watching a movie, until she pulled out a pack of those tarot cards. She started telling me that she wanted to give me a reading. I said no thanks. But she started pushing, saying that she just wants to see what my reading comes out as. I think the fact that this was in my house and that I hadn't even invited her made me fly off the handle, and I ended up saying loud, but not shouting at all, I have a reading for you, stop with this shit and get real. She asked if I was being serious and Lewis thought I was joking. I kept a straight face and said I wasn't, and that I was fed up with all this psycho shit. His GF started crying, calling me names, and Lewis said, why are you being such a dick, before leaving. A few other friends that know us all have literally agreed with me, saying that she tries to push that shit on anyone and they're fed up too. But some others say that I should have just let her do it to get it over and done with. Am I the asshole? TLDR, my best friend's GF believes in crazy spirituality shit. When she tried to give me a tarot card reading, I said no, but she kept pushing. I finally told her, I have a reading for you, stop this shit and get real. They got upset, but some of my friends don't blame me. Am I the asshole? Edit, because I forgot to mention and someone's comment made me remember. I don't know if this is true or not, but Lewis has said to us once that his GF has some kind of personality disorder but wouldn't specify what. I'd kiff that's part of the reason for her behavior. Info: have you told your friend how you've felt before this happened? From your own admission, you don't have any respect for her beliefs, hence the screw loose. So I'm curious if you've ever been as outspoken to your friend as you have been here. I won't assume, but if he felt comfortable enough to bring her over, could he have been under the impression that you liked her being around? I guess she doesn't know the meaning of a polite no, so, what other way to make her understand is to not be polite. Not the asshole. ESH super weird. Probably has a screw loose. Wasn't super friendly to her because I didn't even invite her. This psycho shit. So she is an R because she is pushy and lacks respect for boundaries. You're an R because of the above quotes, but mainly 3. She was invited by Lewis. Be angry and unfriendly, but it should be to Lewis, not the person who has zero idea they weren't welcome. Point the anger where it belongs for that, which is Lewis. Info. Not just in the way she acts but her whole personality too. What is the distinction between the way someone acts and their whole personality? Not the asshole in general. Your spirituality and beliefs should be kept to yourself, or amongst those with similar beliefs. Imagine if she was a Scientologist and kept whipping out those personality tests during group hangouts, she would obviously be TA. It's the same thing. If a Mormon refused to leave your doorstep after you said no, you would be in your right to curse, swear, and insult them. Her pushing you to participate in her spiritual beliefs against your will deserved the same treatment. The only thing that was an issue was her insisting on giving you a reading at the end. The other examples before that are just her speaking about her interests. You have excessive negative judgment about it and it sounds like you were just waiting to say something to her. She's pushy and she needs to learn boundaries. You sound really intolerant and overly reactive to things that are outside of your comfort zone. Next time try and enforce your boundaries without unnecessarily insulting people. Look, personally I find all that stuff nonsense. But if she believes in it, and gets enjoyment or some sense of control of her life from it, let her be. She should be able to read a room, and not be so damn pushy about it, but you shouldn't have flown off the handle, but instead just be firm with her. Not the asshole. I would call this nonsense out the very moment she started doing anything